For most people, starting and maintaining a romantic relationship with someone has always been a daunting struggle. And with the creation of modern-day communication, it can be even more difficult. It's not just about in-person conversations these days. Phone calls, text messaging and communication through social media count for much of the exchange. It's not uncommon for two people to start out with just texting each other, to being in a full-blown serious relationship. And although texting gives you the power of putting in extra thought and effort into what you say, it can still be a daunting task knowing exactly how to communicate through text. A lot of communication through text is having the ability to read between the lines, and also being able to interpret how the other person is perceiving you. This is why having the ability to understand when a woman is flirting with you over text is so critical, or else how would you ever know if she is interested in you? So with that said, let's review the ways that a woman is flirting with you through texts, so then you can decide whether or not you'll want to take things to the next level. Number 1. She sends messages that are obviously flirting. She's clearly flirting with you through the messages that she sends. There is no reason to even have to guess. It is clear and deliberate that she is flirting with you. She may ask you about what sort of shirt that you are wearing, or when is the next time you are available. This is an indication that she has a strong interest in you, and she wants you to know this. She may even use suggestive sexy emojis, i.e., the eggplant, peach and water droplet emojis. When she's sending you these sexy flirty emojis, she's doing this for a reason. She wants to take things up a notch or two, and get some sexy conversation flowing between the two of you. Number 2. She always sends the first message. Men are often told that they should be the ones to always text the woman first. Obviously someone needs to be the one to make the first move, however it doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be you. If she initiates texts with you first, then this just shows that she has high interests in you, is super attracted and probably showing that she is open to some flirting with you. After a little while of dating, you may even notice that she is the one who always sending the first message. She'll start to believe that if she's not the one initiating the texts between you two, that you'll never text her. This presents the perfect opportunity to send her a surprise text first, which will show that you do in fact like her, which is exactly the way flirting goes. Number 3. She replies to your texts right away. Take notice how quick she responds to your initial texts or your replies. If she responds instantly, then you know she has high interest. Sometimes she may even tell you in advance when she is going to be busy, since the last thing that she would want is to think that she is ignoring you. Whether she's off with her friends, at the gym or at work, she will make a huge effort to reply to all of your texts. And these aren't just simple one-word replies either. She goes above and beyond when responding to you. She may even go into great detail when discussing things with you, and even do so far as to ask you a crapton of questions. Once you understand that she is placing a lot of effort into replying to you, you should know this is a sign that she really does feel something for you. When she notices you have not texted her in a while, she is going to message to ask how you are doing. All this means is that she's noticed that you've not texted her. She'll probably feel that there's a bit of distance between the two of you, and will want to check back in to see what's going on. Number 4. She's extra playful with her text messages. When you tell her about all of your cringy behavior over text, she will laugh and tell you that you are such a putz. Teasing is a sign of endearment and it shows that she likes you. It can also be a way of expressing her sexuality, which is exactly what you would want it to turn into. She may also laugh at all of the funny things that you say via text. And although you may not be there to witness this, she is laughing at the funny things that you say just from behind the screen. Laughing is an important part of flirting. It helps release positive endorphins, which generates a deeper connection and more excitement. Number 5. She sends you a deluge of text messages. She floods your phone with text messages. This can feel overwhelming at times and you might feel she seems overly clingy. However, just remember that she's only sending this many texts to you because she's super into you. If she is someone that you would like to flirt with, then try to change the tone of those texts and see how she reacts. She gives you updates on her life. She texts you about everything that is going on in her life, from the drama at work, to something delicious she bought for lunch. She wants the two of you to get to know each other a little bit better, and she might want to try and impress you by telling you something about her life. Just take this as a compliment, and share some updates about your own life as well. This will help form a connection, which will ultimately establish a level of trust. This is something that is required in order for a woman to feel safe enough to reciprocate flirting with a guy. Number 6. Your conversations seem effortless. Texting with anyone can get dull quickly, so it's a good sign if your texting conversations with her seem effortless. The two of you always seem to have something to talk about, and never run out of conversation. She manages to always keep you interested by bringing up different topics, and asking you some great questions. She may also ask you personal questions. She asks you about yourself, how your day is going, how you're feeling, and also about your past. She asks you about your family and also your job. She's only doing this because she's interested in you, and she wants to get to know you better. She tells you personal things about her life as well. She reveals things about her childhood, and tells you all of her hopes and dreams for the future. When you are texting someone and you only have conversation to rely on, you can get to know someone a lot better than you would in person, which makes it easy for you both to instantly connect when you do meet face to face. Number 7. She sends you photos of herself or wants to video chat. She sends you selfies of her. She might disguise it as trying to get an opinion on her outfit or checking out her new hairstyle. Basically, she wants you to see pictures of her, and she will be wondering if you do find her attractive. She may even suggest the two of you video chat. This is her way of saying that she misses you and wants to see you. Things can get pretty hot and steamy over video calls, and she will be excited to make this a regular thing. Number 8. She starts using your writing style. This is called mirroring, and it often happens when we are flirting with someone in person. We end up copying their behavior and the way that they speak. But when we are texting somebody, the same thing can happen, however instead, you copy their texting style. For example, she might write every word out, even though you write in short abbreviations. She might then start using these abbreviations to mirror your behavior. Number 9. Consistently suggestive plans. You may take the impression that she's not directly asking you to do something, therefore she's not being serious. For example, she could say, let's take a week away in the Bahamas. However, this is her way of avoiding rejection by not being too serious. She may talk about things that you guys can do in the future. She may suggest something like, wouldn't it be hilarious if we did a Jamaican getaway together? Or let's blow off work today and take a trip to Alaska for a few days. This may come across as a light-hearted joke, but there is an essence of seriousness. She wants to see how you'll respond when she tries to initiate some form of future date. So definitely pay attention to this. Just respond with a simple, yeah, that sounds like an awesome time. And obviously, providing what it is she's asked for you to do, you should respond with, yeah, we probably couldn't get the time off for that, but let's get out and grab a drink this weekend instead.